which of these three couples will be joining them. Okay, let's start with Sarah and Jesus. Let's remind everybody how you got on last night.
We're doing the Paso Doble from Paso Robles. Easy to remember.
Jean-Marc Jeanneret took contemporary dancer Jesus and B-girl Sarah through the steps.
Was fabulous.
Sarah, have you ever been in heels before?
No.
It's not easy, is it? But I think you did an amazing job at getting through all of that.
Jesus, you were fantastic. But, Sarah, you surprise me every week with what you're accomplishing.
That's what the judges thought, but what did America think? I can tell you that in just a moment. Shauna and Jimmy, you did our first ever stepping routine. Let's take a look.
Contemporary dancers Jimmy and Shauna worked with Dave Scott on a hip-hop routine.
We are gonna be so ghetto.
Gangster people, y'all better watch out. We're gonna bring on the heels.
I think you guys both stepped it up this week.
You're completely committing to everything that's been thrown at you. So that's a yay for you. Shauna, I feel like you're being a little too safe, but you're getting better.
Thank you.
I'm going to use the F word. That was so much fun.
Did you do enough? America voted, and you'll find out when we remind everyone how Faina and Cedric got on. Let's take a look.
Ballroom dancer Faina and hip-hop dancer Cedric were taken through a foxtrot by choreographer Hunter Johnson.
You are the king. Baby, you got me beat up and down, inside out and across.
It kind of felt like Ginger Rogers and an insecure Michael Jackson.
Cedric, I felt like you let your partner down. You need to pick it up.
Tonight, I think you'll probably find yourself in the bottom three again.
I think we did good.
I need to work. As you guys heard, I need to work a lot.
So at this point, we all know that only one couple is safe. After last night's vote, I can reveal that that couple is Sarah and Jesus. Congratulations, guys.
Oh my God.
You can leave the stage for me. Thank you very much, guys. Okay.
Way to go.
Thank you, guys. Let's hear it for them one more time. I'm going to put in the middle of them here. Okay, I'm going to put in the middle. Okay. Judges, we now know who's in our bottom three. We've got Jesse and Pasha and these guys. Are you surprised about this? Mia?
I actually am surprised. I would have only picked one couple to be in the bottom one, which would have been Faina and Cedric. Everyone else, this show was so strong this week, and I think everybody really held their own and has excelled since last week. So it's a hard one. I am shocked with Pasha and Jesse, my biggest shock for sure, because they tore it up. They were amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mary?
Yeah, that is absolutely my biggest shock as well, is Pasha and Jesse, without doubt. And, you know, I just pray that they're not going to be going.
Okay. Nigel?
Yeah, I basically agree with everything that's been said. I think Pasha and Jesse shouldn't be in the bottom three. I can understand why Jimmy and Shauna are, although I thought they were great last night. But there's always going to be a bottom three. There always will be. That's the fact of it. But I'm starting to worry a lot, to be frank with you, about Cedric, because, and Cedric, don't take this personally, because your own dance style is unique without question. However, I'm not sure this competition is right for you, and that is that you're being asked to do other people's choreography and not just your own. So I worry that, you know, I wasn't knocked out with the hip-hop last week that you did with Faina, and I certainly didn't like your foxtrot this week. So I worry that the competition isn't right for you. But don't take it personally, because your own style is so unique. But I think you will always find yourself in the bottom three, and that worries me.
Okay,
and I said that from the beginning, so you know how I feel about it.
Okay, thank you for your comments. Tonight, your votes have put 6 dancers in danger. 1 guy and 1 girl will be cut by our judges at the end of the show. Now it's down to each of them to save themselves by dancing a solo in their own style. Okay, next on stage and dancing to prove she deserves to stay, ladies and gentlemen, Shauna! With yourself, are you?
Yeah, I went out there and just gave it my all.
You think you've done enough? You think you've done everything you can possibly do?
Yeah, I left my heart right there, so hopefully it's enough.
Shauna, everybody! Okay, next up and dancing for survival, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy!
Die to exist, are you ready for the power of God?
Deserve to stay in this competition. Why?
Because my heart is into this competition. My heart is, I want it so bad, and I know that my heart is gonna push myself through this.
Okay. Well, let's hope that the judges save you tonight. Let's hear it from Jimmy, everybody. The judges are just about back in their seats, which means it's time to say goodbye to 2 more of our dancers. Okay, let's start with the girls. Nigel, what did you think?
We were unanimous with our decision on the girls. No one's going to be happy tonight. We're losing 2 really great dancers, and no one's going to be happy for the next 10 weeks. And the trouble is, we do have to lose 2 people each week. That's the competition. Okay. Jessie, step forward, please. Jessie, we did not like your solo tonight. We thought you lost your quality of dance that we keep talking about every week. And if you remain in the competition, you're going to need to step that solo up. Please step back. Shauna, step forward, please. Shauna, we have this rather dramatic term, dance for your life. Not sure where it came from, but it's somewhat dramatic. But tonight, that's exactly what you did. So, you can go and sit down and rest for next week.
Okay, Nigel, now it's time for the guys. What did you decide?
We were not, repeat, not unanimous in this decision. Pasha, step forward, please. Pasha, if you are to remain in this competition, your solo was not good enough. You're going to have to do an awful lot more work, especially with the dancers that you are up against. If I look at the last couple of seasons and think about the people who've done remarkable solos on that stage, that's who you are in comparison with. And what you did tonight was not good enough. It will, however, keep you in the competition for next week. Okay, guys, let me tell you about what happened. Let's even talk about last week, and I can tell you this, that last week we had a big discussion on what do we support? Really good dancing as we see it now, or the promise of something good, the uniqueness of somebody. Which one do we support? We decided to go with uniqueness last week, as you know. We let a really good dancer go. Tonight, we had the same discussion. Are we going to stick with uniqueness, or are we going to let a really good dancer go? I have to say that Mary changed from last week and said we can't keep supporting uniqueness. Sometimes the world can't just cope with uniqueness. Should we go with the talent? Mary thought we should. Mia, on the other hand, who lost her favorite dancer last week to uniqueness, went for the uniqueness and said we should keep Cedric. I was right in the middle, to be frank with you, and tonight, and for the last time tonight, I'm supporting Cedric. He will stay with us this week. If you screw up and find yourself in the bottom 3 next week, Cedric, I will not be supporting you. You now dance with Shauna next week because you've lost your partner this week. Do not lose another partner, otherwise I will not support you ever again. Jimmy, I'm so sorry that we've lost you. We were not unanimous. I'm terribly sorry.
Thank you, Cedric. You may leave the stage. Jimmy, if you could come and join me over here. Cedric, you can leave the stage, and thank you very much. Thank you so much for taking part in this competition. You have always lit up the stage with your smile. So let's take a look one more time at your time in the competition.
My experience here on SoYouThinkYouCanDancer has just been unbelievable.
You'll be fine tomorrow, the sun will rise. Again, it's never easy to say goodbye.
Welcome to the big stage.
The first time I walked on stage and saw the audience, I knew that I finally made it. For the rest of my life, I know I will always have this experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy. Well done. And of course, Faina. Let's hear it for them one more time.